What's going on, guys? So I noticed that it's pretty popular that people like to show off their phones, especially like their iPhones and their Androids. And I thought, well, you know what? Since I have an iPhone right here, I figured that I would go ahead and do this. Figured, why not? It can't hurt, right? So let's go ahead and get started. I currently have iPhone 5 in the white. It's the 64 gigabyte. The case that I got is actually from the AT&T store. When I went to get the phone, I also got a case for it. And the sticker on the back, well, I just put that sticker there just because the stickers come with the phone. But yeah, it's the iPhone 5. I don't have the 5S. I want to get the 5S, but I'm going to wait. I usually don't get the first generation. I usually wait, give them a year or so before I go ahead and get the phone. Originally, I had the 4S. And then when the 5S came out, I went and got the 5, just to give you an idea of how far behind I am when it comes to the phones. We'll go ahead and get started. Excuse the bad camera angles. Some of these, I'm still trying to adjust and figure this out, so pardon me. But this is my lock screen. As you can tell, it's Thanksgiving Day. It's almost 11 o'clock, and I'm deciding to do this. But yeah, so that's my lock screen. And we'll give you a slight overview of everything. So, when I first unlock my phone, I only have one screen. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with making sure everything gets on one area, but I'll start it from the bottom. I have my messages, obviously, my music. Scout is a GPS. I used to have AT&T Navigator, but when iOS 7 came out, AT&T Navigator decided that it wasn't going to work anymore, so I got Scout, which if you have AT&T Navigator, Scout's the same thing, except you don't have to make monthly payments on it. And then my emails, of course. And then in here, this is stuff. The stuff in here I don't use except for the wallpaper app where I get my wallpapers. That's where I have my background and my lock screen from, is that app. And if you want to get a better idea of what it is, it's right there. Then I have voice memos, compass. I have newsstand, passbook, which the only thing I have in passbook is my AAA card. And I just figured out how to do that not too long ago. Game Center I don't really use. Stocks, notes, I only use notes when I go to the theme parks and I never remember where I parked my car. I'll use that. And then reminders I don't use. Videos I don't use. Maps I used to use before I found Scout. I used it for my GPS, but then after I got Scout I don't use it anymore. Quick scan, rarely ever use that. 123 flash chat, that's actually the types of chat rooms I go to. And then FaceTime, I only use that with my family, which is rare. We talk on the phone more of the time than we face. And then the next one is utilities. Now utilities, I use the clock a lot. I use the alarm clock. I use the alarm clock all the time. I used calculator a lot. Speed spot is you could test the speed of your Wi-Fi in your apartment or house or anywhere you are, actually. Safari is the web browser. I don't use Safari. I actually use Firefox on my phone. I think it's a better web browser. And then Gas Buddy, you can see the prices of gas in your area. The lowest prices of gas in your area. And then I have business, which is, I have the app for Indeed and Snagajob, because as you currently know, I am looking for a job. And then I have medical. I'm sure everybody and their father has this app, but the sleep cycle, it records your sleep. But then also they have the 24/7 one, MotionX, which actually records your sleep. So if you believe you snore or have sleep apnea, it records your sleep, so that way you can listen and hear. Next, I have, like I said, I'm still trying to learn this here. So next I have the music folder, and in the music folder I have Shazam, which, as probably most of you know, is if you hear a song, you can know what it is. Songs, I found it out, I was watching someone else's phone thing, and they had it, and I thought it was cool. I've never used it. And then iTunes Music Store, obviously. And then the P tracker, that's all for you ladies out there. DMU autocorrect. If you don't know what that is, you know how the iPhones autocorrect stuff? Yeah, they put it on that website. I didn't realize that website had an app. I was bored one day and found out they had an app. And then games. I used to use these games all the time. But sing is a karaoke thing. If you use your headsets that come with your phone. It actually has a microwave. It actually has a microphone. It actually has a microphone, and so it's karaoke. You can sing along to songs. Flow is connecting the tubes together. And 7 words, that game, I'm not that smart. And then cut the rope. It's a free trial. My friend was telling me he was addicted to it. I tried it. I'm done. Just done. And then I had the regular apps that do come with the phone, like the calendar, the weather app. I also have the weather channel because sometimes the weather app and the weather channel say 2 different things. Settings, of course. I have the theme parks. I have my SeaWorld app and my Busch Gardens app, which they are pretty cool. Now, if you're interested in getting those, just if you come to town or you're visiting, or maybe if you live around here and thinking about getting it, it's definitely a lot different than the Disney apps. And I say that because usually the Disney apps, you can usually pick up like ride times, like if you're outside of the parks a distance. With the Busch Gardens and SeaWorld app, you have to be in the park in order for it to pick up, to tell you if the ride is open, how long the waits are, and things like that. So I mean, if you're like in your hotel or at home or like 5, 10, 20 miles away, you're not going to be able to know. The Disney app, though, the Disney apps, you could be, 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes away and still be able to know if the rides are open or how long of a wait it is before you get to go on Rock and Roller Coaster. So that's the only downfall, is the radiation, the radius, or the distance before you know. You have to literally be there before you know. But anyways, that's my little 2 cents. Mercury is Firefox app store that comes with the phone, my contacts, and then my phone. And then for social, I have Twitter, and you guys, everyone, I do advise everyone to follow me on Twitter. I'm the only dork. I am the only dork. I usually post when I'm uploading videos, when I'm recording videos, so that way everyone knows. iHeartRadio. YouTube, of course, I rarely even use the app. Facebook, I use a lot. Vine, I have a Vine account. I don't really use it. The only thing I use it for is to watch videos, like Alpha Cat and people like that. I go on there to watch their little short clips because I think it's funny. And how about we use like a dating app? I rarely use it because the person I'm talking to, we actually email. So, yeah. And then I have my banks and stores. Now, I know Progressive, it's not a bank or a store, it's actually my car insurance, but I figured why not, just gonna go ahead and throw it in there. Chase, my bank. Percentage is an app you can use where let's say you go to the store and something's $30 and you want to know what 50% of it off is or 20% off is. It gives you that price. Aeropostale and Old Navy, as you know, are my 2 favorite stores, so of course I have their apps. Shoptacular, it actually sends you messages letting you know what deals and sales are going on for the stores. That app has been blowing up my phone ever since the holidays have started. The other one, Mall Maps, it literally has every single map of every single mall in the U.S. And if it doesn't have one, you can actually go ahead and put in the name, the location, and the address. And within seconds, you'll be able to pull up the map of that mall so that we know where all the different stores are. That's pretty cool. My AT&T, obviously, and AAA, those are pretty self-explanatory. And then also I did add my food. Of course, I had to have Dunkin' Donuts, Pinkberry, and I love me some Jimmy John's. And then last but not least, I have my photography. I have iPhoto and then the regular photo. I really don't use iPhoto, really. I just wanted to get it and see what it was. And considering that I used to have a Mac, I can get iPhoto for free. Generally, if you don't have a Mac, then you have to pay for it. A camera, Instagram. My Instagram is iDorky. And then the pic frame, which everybody knows what that is. And so, yeah, that's pretty much my phone. Nothing too exciting, but I see everyone else do it, so I figured why not. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know what kind of phone you have. If you have an iPhone, Android, Samsung, Galaxy, whatnot. Let me know. If you've done this video, let me know. Definitely. And if this is a type of a tag, then go ahead. Do it. Let me know if you do it. I'll definitely go ahead and watch your videos. And of course, if you are new to my channel, welcome and subscribe. And well, I will see you guys in my next video. Let's see how long this took us. We started at 10:37. It is now 10:45. You guys have a good night. Bye-bye.